1 second, that's all it takes. Yes, 1 second to move forward your fitness, your training, your intensity, your motivation, your passion for life, boost your self-confidence, your self-esteem in 1 second. That 1 second can tell me so much about your personality. It can tell me so much about how far you're prepared to go, how hard you're prepared to try, or how easy it is for you to quit. First thing you've got to understand is you're special. You have superpowers. Yes, you do, because you're not like everybody else. You're different from normal population. You're willing to push your fitness. You're willing to work hard. You're willing to go beyond your comfort zone. But you may not feel it all the time. Sure, that's common. What I do with a lot of athletes is we look at personality. Hey, you can do a free test online. I'll drop a link in the description. I talk about it a lot. But understanding that, the who, the why, the what about you can give you a better understanding and also give you potential strategies to overcome the pitfalls, the hurdles, the brick walls in your life when they arrive. Because I guarantee you, they're coming. Do you think that elite athletes or people that you look at in your own community who are excelling at a higher level than you, do you think that everything's okay for them? That everything's plain sailing? They can turn up every day, highly motivated, committed to the plan. No, it doesn't work that way. What we've got to understand is embrace, welcome those low motivation days, those days where you just don't want to go out in the rain or the wind or get on the indoor trainer. Taking a personality test just allows you that little bit more of an insight into who, why, what, all the actions that go on. But the 1 second rule can really help you galvanize a plan going forward. People often say to me, "Are there problems that arise, coach, that I just can't fix?" That's bullshit. Because every problem has a solution. Look at the state of my hair. I need a haircut. I'll go to the hairdressers or a barber's. Get it cut. I'm losing my hair. Fast. I can't do anything about that, so there's no point worrying about it. What people can't actually do a lot of times is rationalise between what is a problem and what is not a problem, and stop worrying about the things that are out of their control. Control the variables. Control the 1 second. So coach, come on. What is this magic 1 second? Well, it comes in 2 parts. And it's happening every single day. In fact, it's happening every time you get on your bike. Let's start with that then. Let me give you 2 scenarios where we can measure this second. First scenario, you're on your indoor trainer. Maybe you're on Zwift, you're doing a race, you're doing a training session. You've got a plan. You're doing threshold intervals. You're doing VO2 max intervals. You're pushing hard. You're sweating. You've even got that face grimace. You're getting closer to the end of the interval and then boom, 1 second before the clock ticks round to the end of the block, you stop, or you pull up, or you freewheel over the line. Why? Scenario number 2. You're in a group ride. You're going along hard, you're feeling okay, but you're approaching that hill. The hill that always catches you out. As you get closer, you're getting more anxious. You're going to try much harder this time. It starts to get harder, it starts to get faster. You're changing your gears more often than my wife changes her shoes, and then suddenly, pop. You stop, you pull back, you quit. Why? Okay, so I want you thinking about that 1 second, the why. I don't want you falling into some self-loathing cycle of frustration because I'm weaker. Do you think that even at elite level, or those other amateurs that you watch and are inspired by, do you think they have it easy? Do you think every day is the same? They're highly motivated, highly committed? No, I've told you this before. We go through peaks and troughs. We have hormonal changes in our biochemistry. But you've got to embrace those days, because those days, they separate us out. The days where you're not willing or prepared to work as hard as the previous day, that's the days you get your finger out your ass and you show the world that you are able to do it. And it all starts with that 1 second. I want you to look at that next workout now on that indoor trainer. And if you are rolling up before the clock hits the end of the marker and you're freewheeling and thinking, well, nobody will know, I'm on my own, who can see? Everybody can see, because you are more likely to be the person that when a problem comes along, when a brick wall is placed in front of you, it's easier to stop. I don't want you pulling up 1 second before the finish line. I want you pushing 1 second after. Because when we add up all those seconds after the zero, you will be a winner. Having that positive mindset to go beyond what is expected of us. I see far too often people doing what is just needed. Getting by. I'll do what is expected. Go beyond. Go beyond, because you have the ability to push your fitness. You don't understand the power of that you are a silent role model. So don't pull up 1 second before you're supposed to finish. In your group ride, do you think everybody's finding it easy? That you're the only person struggling? When you're halfway up that hill, I want you to find 1 more second. And then I want you to find another second. And I want you to understand that it's not going to get any easier, it's only going to get faster, as a very famous cyclist said. But you'll find another second. And when you start to add up all those seconds, I'm not going to give you a watch or tell you you've got another hour of training. It's going to have an effect on your self-esteem, on your self-worth. It's going to make you aspire to greater things. All from 1 bloody second. Try it. It really works. Hey, that was just a quick summary of 1 second. And the 1 second rule is something that I use a lot, and I go into it much deeper and how it can really pull out some personality traits and give you some strategies to work on. Hey, try it. Let me know. Comment, send me an email if you think it's something that you could use. Hey, take a second to subscribe if you haven't. Hey, take a second to check out the Patreon link, where I go into things in a bit of a deeper dive, and we do lots of Q&A sessions with me as well. Hey, but as always, keep smiling, keep spinning, stay safe on those roads, and remember, anyone can train hard, but to find that extra second and train smart, that's a special few.